Numbers 8 and 9 deal with writing equations of lines. And just wanted to go over the forms really quick before we get started, even though 8's only looking for one in particular. Point slope form looks like this: y minus a y coordinate equals the slope times x minus an x coordinate. Slope intercept form: y equals the slope times x plus our y-intercept. B. Number 8 asks for the point slope form of an equation that goes through the 2 points 1, -3, and 5, 5. If you look at the name and think about it, we need a point, which we have 2 of, and we need the slope, which we don't have right now. But if you think back to number 7, how do we calculate slope? We take the difference of the y-coordinates, so I'm going to do 5 minus -3, and I'm going to put that over the difference of the x-coordinates, 5 and 1, so 5 minus 1. The top becomes 8, the bottom becomes 4, which means our slope is 2. Now, if we were doing this freehand, we'd have 2 possible answers that we could write. Y minus a y-coordinate equals our slope times the quantity x minus our x-coordinate. So the one thing that they'll both agree on is the slope is 2. So that's going to go over here on the right in front of the parentheses. Now, for the y-coordinate, if we look at the first point, it's -3. Y minus the y-coordinate, y minus -3, that's going to become +3. We're thinking opposites. Over here with the x, x minus the x-coordinate, that is -1. And these happen to be the points that are used in the multiple choice answers. The other one not using the multiple choice answers, but we could still write it. Y minus the y-coordinate, which is 5, equals the slope 2 times x minus the x-coordinate, which is 5. Either of those two would be acceptable equations in point slope form of the line that goes through those 2 points. For the second one, this one I gave you the slope, so it's a little more straightforward. There's only 1 point that we're given, so we're given the pieces, now we just got to put it all together. So y minus the y-coordinate equals our slope times the quantity x minus our x-coordinate, but since it's minus -7, I'm going to write that as +7. And those are our equations in point slope form.